Hello everyone, bit of a unexpected transmission this evening. My name is Gogs Brown. I will be the man in the commentary position for all of TedTrax Tuesdays with Race Club UK. Round 1 is here, as we can see, at the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca, one of the most challenging tracks available on Assetto Corsa Competizione, and I'm going to take you round for a quick lap guide over the next couple of minutes to see what we can learn, just to get the basics underway. I'm sure a lot of you have been practicing over the coming weeks, the last few weeks anyway, just to get things prepared. But I'm going to start by showing you the way around this track. So the pit lane, as we can see, exits out almost into the track. You need to be very careful. It's very narrow here. Just look how little room there is. We need to be careful. We've got somebody doing practice laps as well, so make sure we're out of their way. But you see, it's very tight. You cannot cross over onto the right hand side on the way out of the pit lane. Very cautious now into turn 1 in the pit lane. It's much more tight than it looks. So easy to dip your front right wheel into that gravel trap on the outside and spin you out onto the track. Careful in the rejoin, because cars are going to come over from the right hand side over to the left, as that's the racing line. You want to take your braking point round about the 2 marker, which is there. Get yourself slowed down for this corner, this tricky right hander, a bit of a late apex just beyond the sausage curb to maximise your exit speed. You can use that curb on the outside, don't use too much, because turn 3 comes up very quickly. If you hit that sausage curb, it's going to bounce you over to the left hand side of the track onto the gravel. If you end up over here like I've just done, and you try and rejoin, get out of Clark's way there. My apologies, Clark. You, on the left hand side back there, you don't try and fight it, just come off the throttle and let the car come back over. Now this tricky left hander, you want a late apex again, round about that white bit of curb to maximise your speed down the back of this little short straight here. Under this barrier, now this is a bridge. This is one of the trickiest corners now on the track. It's a blind entrance, as far right left as you can. Turn it in left over that curb. Do not hit that sausage curb. Let the car come out right. And again, if you end up on the gravel over here, come off the throttle. Don't fight it until you're back under control, and gently bring it back onto the track. This is the uphill run into the infamous corkscrew. Try and brake in as much of a straight line as you can. And when you come over this apex, take out as much of that green rumble strip as you can possibly get without losing control on both sides. Don't come all the way over to the left hand side here, because you need to keep the car on the right for the turn in to the third final corner. Bit of trail braking down through there. Hold the throttle again, watching that sausage curb on the inside. Second to last corner, you want to brake somewhere in between the 2 and the 1 marker board. A lot of grip in the middle of this corner. The banking drags the car around. Pit lane on the left. We'll come to the pit lane in a second, and you need to get ready to start the final corner. Brake about the number 3 marker. When you get the car to come down, you can hit that sausage curb, and away we go to start a lap at full speed off Laguna Seca Raceway. So up through the gears, turn 1, not really a corner, just flat out, brake around the number 4, hard on the brakes. Now you want to try and come off the brake here, because you don't want to understeer too far wide. Focus on the exit speed, and that you'll be in good stead for turn 2. Again there, just clip a little bit late and run it out. Turn 3 again, very tricky. Third gear corner, nearly losing the rear there as I've used the basic setup. Turn 4 under the mother's barrier. Second or third gear corner, I kept it in third just to be safe. Hopefully Clark's not left the server annoyed at myself. This is the tricky one. See, it's blind in the in-car view. Kept the car at least pointing in the right direction. Braking a straight line over the rumble strips. Understeer a little bit on entrance there. But generally speaking, the car's managed it okay. Cautious on the way into there. I'm not too confident with the setup. I've understeered on the way into there. Now the pit entrance, need to brake very early because the speed limit sign is right there. You cross that, you will get a penalty. Lastly, the turn into the pit lane, it's very tight, almost full lock around there, and back into the pit box to complete your pit stop. And that is a lap off Laguna Seca. My name is Gogs Brown. I'll be with you again on Tuesday from round about 7:45 for the qualifying session of round 1 of TedTrax Tuesdays. TedTrax Racing sponsoring Race Club UK this season. Until then, take care. Good night.